I've been asking a lot of people, can you, in 2 sentences, describe He-Man? To describe He-Man.
Explain the concept of He-Man in 2 sentences.
Describe He-Man to you, 2 sentences or less.
He-Man in 2 sentences.
He-Man in 2 sentences.
He-Man?
He-Man in 2 sentences, describe it.
Tell me the story of He-Man in 2 sentences or less.
He-Man in 2 sentences, describe it. Story, whatever.
Describe He-Man in 2 sentences.
Don't ever use any of this or we're no longer friends.
Well, I'm glad you're eating it this time.
Yeah. We're at. I don't want to do that. I'm not counting. Pixel Dan.
Pixel Dan, where are we at?
Look at that car just whipping it around in reverse right there.
Whip it and reverse it.
They whipped their car back in. We are at Toylanta
Where is that?
in Duluth, Georgia.
Can we just
Not
say
quite,
Atlanta?
Not quite in Atlanta. We're in Duluth.
How about we say we're in Toylanta, which is close to Atlanta.
Close to Atlanta.
Welcome to Toylanta.
Toylooth. Welcome to Toylooth. A convention packed full of lots of things I'm going to spend too much money on.
What are you looking for today?
Oh man, a little bit of everything. I've already eyeballed some stuff that I want, which is a bad thing, but because I've already kind of made decisions that I'm spending money.
Ooh, wife's not here. Goes crazy.
You need me to grab anything?
Yeah, you can help him. He needs help.
Okay. All right.
You and Matt.
Trying to decide on bringing my monopod or not.
Your what?
My monopod.
Oh.
Brought to you by Newer monopods. For the time where your pod is not monoed.
I'm trying to learn how to focus.
But you might be too close.
I did it.
If you move, I'm out of focus. You have to stay in the same distance from me.
Well, that's stupid. We are in Toylooth.
You bringing the camera? You want me to bring it? I should.
I mean, that is very Pixel Dan of you to do. Right?
You're right. It is very pixel Dan of me.
I mean, were you just trying to be a Daniel?
Hold on. I'm trying to. I gotta get into character real quick. Hey guys. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
It's always the hey guys.
Yeah, it's always the hey guys. I created the hey guys. I'm like OG YouTube hey guys.
The knockoff
guy.
of Goonies, you just left out the middle word.
Hey you guys.
I got that. Right in the camera. That's good.
She understood that reference. Oh, you got it right in the camera.
I did get it, but I also understood it as well, so.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so sweet. Did you hear that? He's not into He-Man, but he wants to be because of Dan. Precious.
We are trying to find out a theme for our episode this weekend.
We are in the process of figuring out what the theme for Toylanta is. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. It's unclear. Hey, Matt. Hey, Pixel Daniel.
Hey.
Wait, what was the comments calling him? Big Daddy Chance?
Something like that.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
I think it might be rude if I call him that.
No, I think it'd be great.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Hi, good. Big Daddy Chance, everybody.
How's it going?
There he is.
Nice to see you.
Are you have a booth?
Look.
Oh, there they are. The lunchboxes.
Sit down here all day while people are shopping. What if somebody buys the thing out? I'll be trapped at my table working.
Oh, gross.
And I can't buy toys. It is gross. I just want to shop. Kim. I want toys.
Need some therapy.
My heart hurts for you, but you look exhausted.
Yeah.
I like this backpack. That is so cool. Feels like it would just shred.
Explain the concept of He-Man in 2 sentences.
The concept of He-Man in 2 sentences.
Yeah, what's it about? But break it down.
For me, and I'm just going to say for me, and if this is the right answer or not, and that's more than 2 sentences. It's a toy line that wanted to be more than a toy line, and then the cartoon came along, and it became this thing that we know as the Masters of the Universe.
The story?
Yeah.
Oh man. I was gonna say buff and flamboyant.
I like that sentence. That's a good one.
Describe He-Man to you, 2 sentences or less. All right. With great power comes great responsibility? Nope, that's not it. Let's see.
We've been asking a lot of people 2 sentences to describe He-Man.
To decide who?
Tell me the story of He-Man in 2 sentences or less.
Sexy barbarian, tells kids life lessons. That's all I got. Puny prince gets a powerful sword. That's not fair. He had time to think. Beautiful barbarian.
He actually has been thinking
It's a little
about it
work
all the
right?
time.
Though, you know, trying to have some fun with it. I feel like if I had the page boy haircut, like I would do like this randomly, I'd be like, you know what I mean? You could do the page boy haircut. He's got the hair. He could just cut some bangs.
No.
You can have the page boy haircut.
No.
Like 1 inch, run 1 inch above the eyebrows. We could do it on camera right now. I think we got those little snippers. Yeah, you can totally do that to yourself. I don't have the link. You're fine. Don't ever use any of this, or we're no longer friends.
Can you, in 2 sentences, describe He-Man? Tell us the story of He-Man.
It's a great cartoon I watched every day when I was a kid.
Period. There's 1 sentence.
Okay.
He-Man in 2 sentences. Describe it.
Awesome. Wait. You said 2 sentences?
2 sentences. All right, so we're asking everybody to describe He-Man in 2 sentences.
2 sentences. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking here.
He-Man in 2 sentences. Describe it. Story, whatever.
So it's tattooed on my body. I can't show you right now. So I have a very large affection for Masters of the Universe. So it's kind of hard to do it in just 2 sentences.
To describe He-Man.
He-Man, 2 sentences. Was past my time would be the first sentence.
Okay.
So yeah, that was way past my time. I'm a 70s kid, so a lot of it was 70s to me. And by the time He-Man come out, I thought I was He-Man at that point. I was out.
Second
I was out
sentence
He-Man
right
in,
there.
if you know what I'm saying.
It's something that brings me back to my childhood. There's nothing better than walking in and seeing He-Man and Skeletor in your hands going at it back and forth as a kid. Later on in the afternoon, turning on a cartoon and saying, that's what I'm watching, that's what I like, and that's what I want to be. So it brings me back to my childhood, and I don't think I answered it in 2 sentences.
You didn't. It was at least a paragraph, but it was a good one.
Oh, the story of He-Man?
The He-Man story?
He is...
I grew up with He-Man. It's kind of hard to be able to sum that up in 2 sentences. I grew up with it, loved it. It's one of the cartoons that I would watch in the mornings before I went to school, and cartoons that I also looked forward to in the evenings when I got back home from school. But the animation was great, dialogue was great, and most importantly, the action figures. And the fact that the line is still going on to this day. So you're talking, what, over 40 years that it's been going on. It's amazing, and it's still great. So those are your 2 sentences that you're going to get out of me.
He's the master of the universe. He's very muscular. He works out at the Eternia gym. I don't know.
Very muscular.
5 point of articulation.
Scantily clad space battles. Because like nobody wears clothes in those things. I mean, look at Skeletor. Yeah, I'm gonna go scantily clad space battles.
If you want to give me 2 words, that's fine too.
Yeah. Let's just do the 2 words.
2 words.
Awesomeness.
Awesomeness.
Still one word.
No, that's 2 words, man.
Yes.
He-Man is a muscular fantasy hero with like the best haircut, and rides a green tiger that fights a Skeletor, a skeleton monster, and it's just fantastic. I don't know. That's all I got.
That's perfect. That worked.
I can tell you this, he doesn't use his sword on anybody. At all.
Any passing words?
Because they weren't allowed. So he only fights dragons or creatures with a sword, but he never uses a sword on another human or body. They wouldn't let him. Yet that's his weapon.
And Cringer never bit anybody either.
You're probably right.
So yeah, He-Man's always been cool. Everything about you can at least pick one character out of He-Man that you love. I don't care which one it is. You will have one out of that line that you will love.
Which one did you
played
love?
with He-Man or you didn't play with He-Man?
Okay, you didn't play with it, but who did you love?
Teela. Of course. Am I right, dude? Am I right? Yeah.
Next.
Mattel had a really good product.
Oh. 2 sentences. We haven't gotten many 2 sentences. We usually get
very good.
paragraph. But if you have more to say,
Yes.
camera's on.
It's on right now?
Right now, I think so.
G1 for life.
It's childhood, and I'm a He-Man and Masters of the Universe product. It was something that I always go back to, and it's always going to be one of my favorite toy lines, and mine's out there.
All right, well, give me something.
I guess I have the power!
We asked him
Have we asked you?
because he's like the most important person to ask this too.
You ask it. I feel like I keep messing up the sentence.
He-Man in 2 sentences.
He-Man in 2 sentences.
Describe it.
The most powerful man in the universe. Defender of Castle Grayskull.
And there it is.
Describe He-Man in 2 sentences.
Lame as
That's 3 words. That was 3 words.
That's so good.
Congratulations.